So, if you've seen the title, welcome back to the vlogs. Welcome to my first week as a full-time business owner. It feels wild beyond belief to be saying that. If you have never come across me before, hi, I'm Beth. I run Bonsai Socials, which is a social media and personal branding agency. And 3 years ago, I decided to start posting on LinkedIn, actually at the time, funny enough, to get better opportunities within the corporate world. And I did that. I helped get me a new job, but it also helped me land inbound inquiries. Like, I literally started getting messages from people just asking if I offer social media support services. I could never advertise it, but through my content, through my personal brand, I literally had people reaching out wanting to work with me. Like I said, even though I hadn't advertised any services or that I was kind of like doing freelance, decided to say yes to those opportunities. And then for the first year and a half, I was doing freelancing alongside a full-time job, slowly growing it, and then I left the full-time working world and I got a part-time job to give myself more time for my freelancing, and again have kind of grown it alongside my part-time job, and now we're at the stage where my business is my full-time job. That is a quick whistle-stop tour, again, if you are new, of what's happened up to this point. I am going to be filming a bunch of YouTube videos, just like going over my story, doing maybe a little Q&A, more time, because I definitely want to like pour more into this YouTube channel, because I am a big believer that one of the big trends that we're going to see come forward is that YouTube is going to be a much bigger thing. Like, I feel like we've already seen a slight resurgence in it, and I do just feel like that is only going to get bigger. Like, all the signs are pointing towards YouTube, so I definitely want to give more time to this platform. This is my recommitment to myself to vlog every single week, especially now I've got the time. So for this year, I'm literally going to be vlogging every single week, whether it's boring, whether it's exciting, whether nothing happens, whether, I don't know, the whole world falls apart, because I want to show the realities of building a business. I don't want to sugarcoat things. Like, it's a hard thing. What have I got to do on my first day? It is, like I said, the first day back from Christmas. So follow up on some leads that I got come through before Christmas. I have got one discovery call this week, someone who booked it in before Christmas, but there's a couple more leads, people that I sent like proposals to, that I just want to check in with. I see a big kind of thing now, a big focus for me, especially in January, is I want to give more time to, like, obviously lead generation. Like, it's been a task that I've really wanted to do a lot of the time before this, but again, it's just like time. I can see some client insight reports for like December, again, now that all that data's loaded. I have actually decided, because I usually use the productivity method planner, but it was out of stock, the 2026 one, so I was like, actually, I'm taking this as my sign to make my own planner. So I basically got everything else, arrived yesterday from Amazon, but I'm just waiting for the printer to arrive to print everything out, like the pages out. So I've basically like done the same format as the productivity method, because I really like it, but I've just like added in some pages that like some content planning pages that are obviously relevant to like what I do, and I'm a write down kind of person, so I love being able to write down like my content plan every month, and yeah, just like tweaked it slightly, but like the bones of it are the same. So when my printer arrives, I am going to be sorting that out ASAP. I need to do a little bit of client content today. I have got 2 meetings, so one with a new client and then second one with an existing client, and then I have been doing a lot of strategy work over Christmas, and that's one thing that I am glad that I've done. I'm really tried to like refine who I'm talking to and who I want to work with, and I've got it, and I'll say it because again, this is more of my behind the scenes stuff. It's definitely like I really want to work with introverted founders in terms of like the personal brand stuff, because that was me. Like, before I started building my personal brand, I was massively introverted. The thought of it scared me. I knew it was something that was going to hugely benefit me, so I wanted to do it, but the whole process of it scared me. I just want to help more business owners that, I guess the crux of it is that they know that they need to show up, they see the value in it, but them actually kind of like doing the showing up bit, it is scary to them, because yeah, they are more introverted. So that's that. And then I have narrowed down like 2 specific people in terms of like brand social. So obviously like business owners and then like marketing managers in like health, like healthcare. I'd love to work with some more healthcare brands, some more allergy brands, some like weddings and fashions and makeup. So they all are slightly different, and I'm just kind of putting the final pieces of the puzzle together this week. I also need to put together all of my assets to announce my full-time situation. So I've basically come up with a couple of video ideas that I'm going to put together all of them because I want to do like trial reels on Instagram. I'm probably going to post them on TikTok because let's face it, they'll all reach different people, and I just want to see and trial what kind of format works best. Obviously LinkedIn, I'll just, you know, LinkedIn works best, it's just like text and images, so I'll write something for that today. For YouTube, again, you're going to see this at the end of the week, so hopefully everyone already knows, or you already know, I want to film an announcement video and just be like, woo. It's now much later, as you can probably tell by the window outside, but I have got some work to do this evening, and yeah, I have actually like ordered some vitamins, and within those vitamins I have ordered myself some lion's mane supplements because I've heard really good things that they really help with your like focus and just helping you lock in that little bit more. So I need to go pick them up tomorrow, and I need to, what else was I going to say? And I also need to clean this office. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is not how, can you see? This is not how I intended to start the new year, the full-time full-time business owner life with a messy office, but I actually just feel like Christmas, I had all these things I needed to do over Christmas, like clean my car, clean the office, like do all these things, but Christmas just went so quickly, and before I knew it, it was like, it's time to get back to work. I'm gonna make sure I get this work done tonight, and then it means that tomorrow I can get up, maybe spend like an hour before I start work, just like sorting out the office and stuff, because I do believe in the theory clean environment, not clean mind, but what's the phrase, you know what I mean, like it's not clean mind, what's the what, you know what I mean, I'm not very good at phrases. Yeah, one thing that did happen, which is like a big thing, it signifies a big thing, is my boss has just come to pick up my laptop and like my work phone and stuff like that, so it's like it really feels real now. The reality is that on the first day of being full-time in the business, it's currently 1 o'clock and I'm still working. Granted, it is like on my own stuff, so it's not client stuff, but yeah, I still need to get these videos together for my announcement tomorrow. I need to make it tomorrow. I want to make it tomorrow because hopefully, I mean, when I announced that I was leaving the full-time working world and going all full-time on business, I did get an influx in inquiries, so that's kind of why I want to do it now. I've basically printed out my planner. I mean, obviously it's only on flimsy paper, so some would say it's not the best quality, but to be honest, it is, I'm happy with it. It's literally, yeah, laid out in the way that I like it, and it's got my branding on it, which is cute. It is now the next day. As you can see, I'm just getting ready for the day, so I thought I'd just hop on and have a chat as always. I started work about 9, so I've done about 2.5 hours just in chill stuff. I've just done like some client engagement, some client manual posting, client check-ins. I have made my announcement post live about going full-time in the business, and yeah, just done like little admin bits, to be honest. I need to create my content. I planned it all last night, so yeah, I just want to create that. I've kind of gone for like 3 to 4 posts a week just to like ease me back into it, because I know if I put like 5 posts a week, I'm just gonna go, I'm not gonna have the time to create that. And that's a big thing. Like, if you are watching this and you do struggle with consistency, the chances are that you're probably setting your frequency like way too high, in terms of like you're saying to yourself, I'm gonna post every single day, when actually you only have the capacity to post maybe twice a week. So what's happening is you're doing like 2 weeks of every day a week, and then you're dropping off because you burn out, because you've set a frequency that's just too unrealistic for you. Whereas if you actually kind of stuck to what you have the capacity for, so like say 2 posts a week, you could do that all year long, and actually that's way more effective than just sporadic like 2 weeks of like posts every day. I'm going to try and like put more like nuggets of insights and information into these vlogs, because whilst they're kind of there to kind of like document my journey, I do want to make sure they are kind of useful and you basically walk away with something every single time, whether it be like a tip, inspiration, just feeling more motivated. I always want to make sure that you walk away with something from these vlogs. I did the other day basically go through all of my inquiries who fit the profile of my target audience and just gone through like their inquiry forms and really like re-looked at why they inquired, what problems they were having, so obviously I can talk about that more like in my content. It's time to go and film the YouTube video. Let's film this video. Hello and welcome. Oh, I just had a mare with my light. It says that it's fully charged. For the life of me, I can't work out why it was just like not playing ball, but there we go. The video is filmed. I just kind of went over our story, like talked a little bit about me going full-time in the business, talked a bit about what we offer, mainly just our core offerings, because I am finalising some more products and services this week. But yeah, I tried to keep that not like massively salesy, because I don't want my YouTube to be super salesy. I want it to be a place of like documenting and value. I do want to like develop out an approach to doing some more like valuable videos. Watch a little bit of Grace Andrews' recent video. If you don't know who she is, I'll tag her channel and I'll put a picture on the screen right now. She's amazing. She's the ex-brand director, I believe that was her title, at Stephen Bartlett's company, basically. His like podcast and then his flight story agency. And she made a really, really good point about how with this like whole emergence of AI and ChatGPT and all that like imperfection is gonna be like the mark of human content, and obviously like that's what people are going to be looking for. People want human content, so imperfect content is actually going to like, essentially what I gathered she was trying to say is that imperfect content is actually going to perform better, and that has really stuck with me. And I feel like that's such a good insight and a good way to put it from the AI perspective. But like I said, from the perspective, you get bombarded nowadays about like, you need to make it perfect with this lighting and this lighting, and of course like, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't try and do that. I do try and like make sure that I've always got the lighting, I've always got the microphone and blah blah blah. But I guess my message is like, if you are again a founder or a personal brand or whatever, you're someone who creates content for a brand or you create it for yourself as a founder, is obviously, I'm not going to say don't try and implement like the best practices, because try and implement them, but don't get bogged down, right? If, I don't know, say for example, you get a fantastic idea come to you in the car, right? And you don't have great lighting, you maybe got your microphone on you, and all you've got is your phone, but actually like you've got this amazing message that you know is going to resonate, like just film it. It is now Wednesday. I have literally just had a morning meeting with a new client. That is my only call for today. Potentially I might be having a discovery call later on. I'm just waiting for the person to get back to me. The announcement post went down really well. I got a lot of love and support from everybody. If you did kind of show any other support on any of my posts and you're watching this, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Now it's the scary part, scary/exciting part. Now it's out there in the world. It's like, we've got to make this work. I've got a couple inquiries in yesterday, which is nice. So yeah, I'm just going to spend this morning responding to them. I need to do some tasks for my new client, because I'm actually supporting them with more than just social media. So I'm actually supporting them with some email and some website stuff as well, which is stuff that I have experience with. I will literally say it to you in the face that these are if it is what I think it is, and I've only made one on my taste as well. They are actually incredible, and yeah, these are literally my 2 favourite flavours. I feel like, I don't know, if some of the scientists then please, or like knows their nutrition, then please tell me if like I am just talking absolute crap when I say this, but I feel like because they're natural caffeine, I don't feel like as jittery when I have them. Is that a thing? I basically, with this newfound time, although like I said, I feel like this newfound time is quickly disappearing, I really just, the main things I want to dedicate it to is obviously more of our marketing for like Bonsai socials, and I really want to do more reading. I just really want to upskill. I want to, not just read, sorry, like I basically just want to spend more time upskilling, you know what I mean, basically getting more knowledge as a marketer, because I honestly truly believe, and I've said this time and time again, is that the experts aren't necessarily the people that know the most. The experts are the people that are willing to learn the most. They're the ones that are constantly learning, they're constantly just open to learn. And I feel like, especially with social media, you need to be that way because it changes so much. So what was relevant a year ago isn't relevant at all now. So you have to always be learning and embracing what's new and all that kind of stuff. I did actually buy a bunch of marketing books. I've actually bought quite a few psychology ones. It is Thursday now, about 10 o'clock again. I really find like I'm really finding a good rhythm with like having an hour or two like just chilling in my comfies, working, and then like getting ready. This morning I have mainly been focusing on a insight report for a client, and I mean I'll pop there some of the stats on the screen, but yeah, it was a super positive report. Some just really good numbers that really show that our approach is working really well, and it's working like in full funnel. Like they're getting the visibility, they're getting the kind of engagement, and they are ultimately getting the link clicks. I have got 3 discovery calls in total today, which I'm excited for. I've actually got some props arriving today for a client because I'm going to try some new things for her. But what else is there to update you on? Oh my god, right, this isn't related to business, but I still do want to keep like some allergy stuff in here because it is obviously still about me as a person. Like it's kind of like business personal. Posted a review of Berlin because I was obviously in Berlin for New Year's, as in like through the lens of someone with nut allergies and how good, like would I recommend it as a place for someone with nut allergies to go, in terms of like was there loads of nuts, what was the food like, you know, all of that jazz. And I mean I'll just pop the comment on the screen, but I'm not gonna lie, I was absolutely astounded that this person chose to comment this for so many reasons. I actually agree in some senses with her comment of yes, 100% my allergies are my responsibility, but I would argue like by me telling the staff and asking for an announcement, that is me taking responsibility for my allergies. And equally, like, how are we at the point in this world that like a doctor whose primary responsibility is to keep people safe is basically insinuating that like we don't do the like people with allergies, or there shouldn't be an allergy announcement, and then people can just eat nuts willy-nilly on flights that other people are on, like people who have nut allergies go on and then touch the same things, and then like it's such a reaction risk. And it just baffles me how a doctor can be commenting that on someone's TikTok and being like basically disregarding like patient safety. That is now another discovery call booked in for today, which is really exciting. Honestly, I'm just feeling really grateful for all the interest this week. I mean, there's still probably another like 10 messages that I've sent out that I'm just waiting for people to respond and to confirm like when they're happy to have a chat. Hi, it's Beth from Bonsai Socials. Am I talking to...
I was reading your post you put on the one of the pages the other day. Yep. And you pretty much hit the nail on the head, really, about God, can't be asked to do it.
One of my questions would be like, what are your goals? So it was great to chat to you. Thank you, bye. Box my mystery box with me. There's actually for client photo shoot, ignore these things. I think it's like a greenery wall. These clients' visuals are very like nature based. Whoa. I didn't actually film that last discovery call. Whoa. I don't think I did. But it went well. It was basically like they're in a situation where someone's leaving and they need someone to do social media manager bits. Be a social media manager essentially. But they have basically put the job out for full time, but they just haven't found the person that they want. She was like, you tick all the boxes and we just want to see if it could work with someone freelance. So yeah, exciting. Oh, it is. It's the oh my god, they're bigger than I thought they'd be. It's the little green things. I've got about 15 minutes till my next call. I'm gonna do some little tasks done. We've had back-to-back meetings. I feel like I just need a little bit of a brain break. I feel like we blinked, didn't we? And it's like, where's it gone?
Yeah, so your social thing was pretty cool. That's what got my attention to you. So yeah, I thought, oh, this girl knows what she's doing.
Yeah, well, obviously, thank you for filling in the inquiry form. It gives me a good kind of starting point, and obviously I've had a kind of quick look at your profiles, but yeah. First things first, just tell me a little bit more about the business, because obviously I've had a little bit of a look, but just tell me kind of where you're at. Final discovery call of the day done. Very successful day today. I have got 2 proposals to do, and then that marketing agency has just sent me an email with their more exact requirements, so I just need to go back to them with a price and packaging options. It's all in your attitude to it. I think they went positively. I'm gonna think positively about them, and it's gonna be great, you know. It is Friday. We've got to the end of the week. First week fully self-employed, which is crazy. I thought I'd quickly show you the stuff that came for that client. Now it's all arrived. I mean, even before it didn't arrive, I thought, this is gonna be a vibe. Now it's arrived, and this is definitely going to be a vibe. It's definitely what I was going for, you know. So bear in mind, we've got the grass that I showed you yesterday. We've got this oh, there you are. And my boyfriend's socks, sorry. This really nice mirror. These stinking cute roses. Can you see gold roses? Again, one of my other colours is white, so just got these really cute. I don't squish. I'm gonna have to get all of these out, I think. You can see. I got these cute, whatever these flowers are. Can you see these really fancy cool keys? Because I'm thinking some content with keys and doors and stuff like that. I ordered some prop money. I got this one. I mean, I'm going to say about all of them, but I've had really good things about all of them. So yeah, marketing to mind states, which is all about behavioural design. Sorry, applying behavioural design to research and marketing. Predictably Irrational, which is a book about the hidden forces that shape our decisions. So I'm so excited to read these. I'm going to try and start reading them this weekend, because I can't wait. They're just sat here.